Alright, hello everybody, we are back, and we are playing a new game today. This is Shape of Dreams, a co-op action roguelike with MOBA style hack and slash combat that just released today as of September 10th. Before we hop into the run and break it all down for you, I have to mention that this is a sponsored video. So thank you so much to the publishers over at NeoWiz for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check the game out for yourself, the link is in the description down below. However, without further ado, let's play Shape of Dreams. Activate. Whoa. We're healed. So this is us. We have a timer in the top right. Our health and level, as well as our gold and shards, are in the bottom left. My power of guidance has preserved you for now, but you remain in danger. Follow my voice, says the unknown voice. You do get to select a control preset. You can play the MOBA or ARPG, where you're moving with mouse 2, and you can do an attack move with A and mouse 1, casting your skills with Q, W, E, and R. Or you can do what I'm going to do, which is much like Hades 2, which is WASD to move and mouse for directional attacks, with your skills on a few other keys, mouse 2, Q, E, and R. Yes, please. Feels very good. We do also have a dodge on space. You can actually see your dodge cooldown under your character model. You have 2 dodges, pretty long cooldown. Different characters get different dodge cooldowns and different dodge amounts, which is pretty nice. We do have a ranged attack on this one. Hello. Basic attack is mouse 1. You do have to directionally aim at the enemies. There is aim assist, which is pretty cool as well. And we did just get experience from that. Memories. All travelers are going to start with 2 traveler memories and 1 identity memory. Traveler memories can be cast by pressing the keys above, mouse 2 and R in this case. And then identity memories can't be cast, but will provide passive effects. So if you mouse over them here, we have our nimble dodge, 2 charges, 3.3 second cooldown, move swiftly to dodge enemy attacks. Then mouse 2 is the traveler memory hand cannon, where you shoot a blazing bullet that pushes you backwards, dealing 33 fire damage to enemies in front. Nearby enemies that are hit will also instead take 74 fire damage and are knocked back. That is our mouse 2 hand cannon. Then we have quick draw on R. We're going to rapidly fire 3 piercing shots that deal 52 damage to up to 3 enemies. 2 charges on this with a 6-second cooldown. Hand cannon had a 3-second cooldown. And then our passive ability is Salamander Powder. Every 4th basic attack will become a critical strike and explode, dealing 59 area fire damage to enemies. The explosion damage is going to be increased by 100% against burning enemies. Next, please. Hit me. So that's a nice little knockback. Should have dodged there. Then you have the big hand cannon. Very cool. Bang. Very cool indeed. Got some more EXP and gold for that. Unknown voice within the rapids. Dimensional rifts will serve as pathways. Ride the rift to where my voice guides you. So, once you clear a room, you are presented with a rift, which will allow you to open your map to proceed to the next room. In this case, we have no choice. We are here, indicated by the red circle. We can go to this room. You haven't visited this place, and a voice echoes from this place. We'll go ahead and travel there. It is not always linear. This is a choice-based mapping system, much like Slay the Spire. Very cool. Hello, Polaris. Greetings, traveler. I am Polaris, a child of dreams. The beings here know me as the Guide. You have already faced death once. The Rapids is a realm of many such dangers. Learn to survive here, or your existence will surely fade away. Fortunately, we are surrounded by things that may aid you. Come with me. Sounds good. Hello, Polaris. Those who walk the rapids before you sometimes leave behind remnants filled with the power of dreams. Extract the power of dreams from this memory remnant. So we can activate the memory remnant, and we will acquire a new ability. These shards hold the intense experiences of those who came before us. We call them memories. Memories shaped by the power of dreams are yours to command. Accept the memories from the past. So if we accept and equip this, we will get a new ability called Pillar of Flame. This will summon a pillar of fire at the target location, immediately dealing 103 fire damage to all enemies within the area, then deal 113 fire damage over 2.4 seconds on a 3.5 second cooldown. Use your memory's powers against these apparitions. Kill me. Very cool. The power of dreams manifests differently depending on the form of each remnant. Now extract the power of dreams from this concept remnant. Go ahead and activate this here. Concept remnants crystallize imaged ideas into essences through the power of dreams. Use the conceptual power within these essences to transform your memories. Now infuse your newly acquired memory with the conceptual power. So along with acquiring new abilities, we can also acquire Essence. Essence is going to grant special effects to the memory they are equipped to, and up to 3 essences can be equipped to a single memory. This is quite a cool system. I like this one a lot. So 30% chipped essence of charcoal. It's going to fire charcoal shards. We can equip this to anything we want. I'm going to go ahead and put it on our mouse to ability. Short cooldown, good damage. Put on charcoal. Just kidding, I'm not allowed. We have to put it on the ability for this tutorial. So when this memory hits an enemy, it's also going to fire an additional charcoal shard, dealing 16 damage. If the target is already burning, it's going to deal an additional 27 fire damage. A very cool synergy with our build. There is a ton of essence throughout the game, and you can continue to power them up from the chipped versions to incredibly strong versions, which makes your run not only unique based on the different abilities you're going to be able to find, but every single ability can feel completely different based on the essence you find within a run as well. Test out the empowered memory on these apparitions. Two. As you can see, I'm now shooting out cute little fire charcoal shards that deal additional damage whenever enemies are on fire from my character. You learn swiftly. I give you one of my essence of charcoal. Sweet, I'll take another one. The quality of the essence has now increased, so our damage has went up. Quality has went from 30% to 130%. Essence of the same kind will naturally merge, growing more powerful in concept. You will only survive the rapids by mastering memories and essences. I lend you more of my essences. Use these 2 essences to transform the memory you've acquired. So we got a 220% superior essence of sharpness, which fires an arrow on cast. We once again have to put it on this memory. Casting this memory will fire 5 arrows that deal 59 damage to random enemies. That's pretty darn cool. And we've got a superior essence of clemency. This will give us lifesteal from memory damage. We will restore our health for 6% of the damage dealt by our memory now as well. Very cool. Now test your empowered memory on this apparition. Hit me with a nice little cue. You can see the charcoal shooting out. You can see the arrow shooting out. And you can see all the lifesteal we acquired. Give me another one. By combining these concepts, you can create far more powerful memories. Essence combination. Essence equipped to the same memory can trigger each other. Mastering essence combinations is vital for surviving the rapids. The power of dreams you've claimed remains yours to shape as you wish. We can edit our memories with left control. You hold the memory edit key to enter edit mode. In this mode, you can drag memories or essences around to rearrange or discard them. Like so. And we can try moving memories or essences around now. So I can put them all on mouse 2 if I wanted. Or we could put one on each ability if we wanted. Very cool system. Big fan. A lot of fun, and it really does make every run feel unique because you could use the same abilities run after run after run, but because you're going to be finding different essences, it's going to feel like a different ability. Traveler stats. Detailed Traveler stats are shown in the bottom left during memory edit mode. Basic attacks deal damage equal to attack damage, while most memories deal damage proportional to ability power, which is the blue star. So we have 43 attacks damage, 41 ability power. To see which stat a memory's damage is based on, you can check its tooltip. Very nice. Then we also have our health, our armor, memory haste, which is cooldown speed, burn damage on this character specifically, critical strike chance, and then movement speed, as well as attack speed. Very cool. Let's go next. Sometimes the power of dreams you've acquired becomes unnecessary. When memories and essence no longer serve you, dismantle them into dream dust. So we can go into memory edit mode and then drag it out to discard it, and then we can press G to dismantle it, and this will give us dream dust. Dream dust contains the fragmented power of dreams. Use this dream dust to empower your remaining memories and essences. Something is wrong. Something approaches. Oh, this is kind of cool for a tutorial. Hello. What is happening? Be careful. Alright. Oh. Ow. This isn't good. I actually haven't done the tutorial before. This is news to me. I do know what those enemies are. Those are indeed hunters. These shadow-tainted creatures have appeared recently, preying on all outsiders they find. Be wary of encountering them as you journey through the rapids. I fear our time grows short. In your current state, you cannot survive for long. I hold your thread of life with the power of dreams, but your existence requires pure dream power to become complete. Okay. I know you entered the rapids with your own purpose, but whatever it may be, you will not fulfill it. Master of dreams and creator of these hunters, you faced the first dreamer. He now forces the inhabitants of the rapids into submission, slaughtering those who resist. He seeks, I believe, to claim the pure power of dreams for himself alone. If you wish to survive, if you hope to fulfill your purpose, gain strength and confront him. I will be watching. Bye, Polaris. We have completed the tutorial. For more details about the rules of the rapids, check the guidebook in the menu. So yeah, with the tutorial of the way, we will be starting our very first actual run of Shape of Dreams. I figured that was a lot better than me explaining it bit by bit. The tutorial is actually pretty comprehensive and does a really good job of explaining all the base game mechanics. Summed it up a lot better than I ever could. Alright, time to begin our run on Lacerda. Grab some Dream Shard, grab some gold before we head out, and let's open our map. This is your current location. This is the exit of this dream. Pass through here to venture deeper into the dream. You click on a nearby room to travel, and then we have our hunters. Hunters start here. Hunters are delayed by 2 turns. After 2 turns, they're gonna start hunting us. You can see what room they're currently occupying, what room they plan to move to as they chase you down. If they successfully chase you down, you will have to fight them. You can beat them, but every time you beat them, they get stronger. So it's a game of speed versus greed when it comes to clearing rooms before getting out of the zone. See how much you can really take on. Try not to overdo it. There's a ton of events per room as well. You can see a well here, an ominous presence, a shrine of guidance, powerful forces, a blessed shrine, etc, etc, etc. All fun little events that will change each room we play. Without further ado, let's get into a room. I want to fight some powerful forces. Powerful monsters. A very small room. Have our incendiary rounds. We have our precision shot. Powerful forces, but it's room 1 of the run. A retrospective memory. You unearth a memory from deep within. Corrosive trails for 4 seconds leave toxic gas in your path that poisons enemies for 3 seconds while increasing your movement speed by 18%. Poison enemies take 61 damage per second. Teal Blade. Dash forward briefly and swing the teal blade, dealing damage to enemies in front. Deals the greater of 153 attack damage or 123 ability damage, and triggers attack effects if your attack's damage is higher. That's pretty cool. Our attack's damage is definitely always going to be higher on Lacerta here. And then Ice Shield surrounds an ally with an Ice Shield, granting a 76 barrier that lasts for 3 seconds. When the barrier is destroyed, it deals 98 cold damage to nearby enemies. Restores 35 health to the ally for each enemy hit. I think I'm going to go with the Teal Blade here. Why not? Pick that up as our first memory. The Shrine of Guidance, you can pay for a heal. We do not need it now, of course. Hunters are about to start moving. We've already visited this place. The Hunters are going to start here in just 1 turn. So I guess we're going to grab that room now while we can, before they occupy it. And then we'll head on up. Give me the Teal Blade. We don't have many attack effects right now, but as we stack them up throughout a run, that Teal Blade should start to feel real nice. Real nice. It's a nice little dash, a good little melee ability. There we go. Nothing special in this room. Rift has been cleared. Hunters are about to start right here. Powerful forces can be sensed in this room as well. A ton of events going on. Powerful monsters. There we go. Boom. Give me a nice charge. A nice steel blade. Some incendiary rounds. Finish off with that precision shot. Another wave. And there it is. Enlightenment Remnant. Activate this. You attain Profound Enlightenment. This memory's healing is increased by 36%. 30% of the excess healing from this memory is converted into a barrier that lasts for 2 seconds. Would be pretty good if we get a heal effect. Every 10 seconds, the cast of this memory is empowered. Damage dealt to enemies by this empowered cast is increased by 36%. If it deals light damage, it is increased by 64% instead. And then all damage dealt by this memory is increased by 13% and converted to fire damage. Your fire damage over time is increased by 45%. That's really good. We are kind of on a fire-esque build already. Throwing that on something that is not a fire ability will just make it synergize that much better. I have to say, I really like the essence system for exactly that. Turning this into fire damage is fantastic. Actually, our precision shot isn't. This is great. Let's throw it over on precision shot then. This does not mention fire damage whatsoever. Very cool. Back there was just our Shrine of Guidance. Let's head into the Rift. Someone's hatred can be felt in this place. Hunters will soon occupy this area. They'll pursue your expedition every time you travel. An ominous presence. So we have our incendiary rounds. Then we have our Teal Blade, which will trigger all of our attack effects as we build them out throughout a run. And now we have our fire damage precision shot as well. Very cool. Go for a full out fire build if we can. Some extra gold. And a gigantic spider warrior that has an extra range attack. Since it's a powerful monster. It drops chaos. We can either increase our attack speed by 20%, increase the level of a memory, or increase our flat attack's damage. We need to make sure that is staying higher than our ability power. Attack speed is always good, as every 4th attack is a critical strike and will explode, dealing area fire damage. So the more we can buff that, the better. And then we get a Hatred Remnant. We can either obtain a minor reward, no curse, random mild curse, and rewards, or a potent curse, and substantial rewards. You know what I'm going for. Reduced attack speed by 50% for 4 seconds when taking damage. We clear this by defeating 27 monsters, and for it, we have acquired money. I'm pretty happy with that. It's a lot of money. The hunters are surrounding us very quickly. We can either drop down here or go upwards. A well in both, only an ominous presence in one. Don't mind if I do. I like fighting the big monsters. We have a good few dream shards, 64 at the moment. They will allow us to upgrade our abilities at these wells we find throughout the world. Have to make sure we're not taking damage. What is that? Look at it after the room, son. There's our powerful monster. There goes our powerful monster. Grab a health potion. Grab some more chaos. We will take attacks damage for 6. And then we got a Seeker's Tome. Pick that up. This artifact has lost its power, but it might still be useful to someone. Okay. And a Memory Remnant. Shadow Overdrive. Channel for 0.7 seconds to increase movement speed by 30%. After channeling, it's going to launch 5 homing missiles that deal 35 dark damage, 2 random nearby enemies, and grant you 20% increased attack speed for 3 seconds. Hey, that's pretty good. Synergizes really well with our build, actually. Let's hop back here and upgrade an ability using our dream shards from the well. We can either go for damage on our salamander powder, damage on our precision shot, extra movement speed, damage, and attack speed from Shadow Overdrive, extra damage from Teal Blade, or extra attack speed and damage from incendiary rounds. Interesting. It looks like the best overall upgrade would be Shadow Overdrive. I don't know if we're going to keep that around. I can't see me not keeping it around, to be fair. There is a channel on it. Incendiary rounds just does it right away. Won't bet it all on the Shadow Overdrive quite yet, just in case we don't like it. Haven't used it, so. You sense someone's powerful desire in this place, or we can go upwards. The hunters aren't too close. If I go here, it'll be a 2-room move to this room. This is probably my last opportunity to get here, and I like that flavor text. It's very interesting. Let's channel and get that Shadow Overdrive for movement speed and attack speed. That channel is not bad at all. We will definitely be keeping it around for a while. And we have cleared our curse. Perfect. It looks like our Teal Blade is on the chopping block, if anything. Because the rest of my abilities give me move and attack speed. And that is the name of my game right here. Oh, what's that? Hello. See ya. Wouldn't want to be it. Wow, there's a lot of enemies in this room. Channel it up. Wow. Double move and attack speed feels real good. Clears our rift. A pot of greed. Even more gold. We are rich. And then a dream well. We do not have enough to use that. We felt someone's presence. I guess that was just a pot of greed here. Fair enough. Let's continue on. Stay ahead of the hunters. There is shops to find where we're going to be using our gold. Challenge of Greed. It's going to be a tough fight. Okay. Let's try to get a good rotation of our abilities. Line that up. Surely that's not it. Surely that's not the greed fight. Give me more. Oh. This is the greed fight. I feel like we have a pretty strong early game build going on right now, though. Oh, 2 powerful enemies. We'll just back it up. They are just venomous spiders at the end of the day. First area enemies, no doubt. We have successfully greeted. And for that, we get some attack speed, as well as some attack speed. Don't mind if I do. Hello, Rift. Hello, Memory Remnant. What do we have? Teal Blade, again. So if I equip this, I already have it. Teal Blade Plus. Interesting. Okay. It's just a dupe. We will keep the plus. We will dismantle the regular. And we will move forward into the rift. There it is! You can trade with a merchant. Don't mind if I do. I have a lot of gold to spend. Jonas! So it's a shop, 3 abilities, and 3 essence. You can sell memories or essences by clicking on them in the shop. Shadow Overdrive versus Shadow Overdrive, same ability. And then we have Ice Claw. Swing your claw forward to deal 74 cold damage to enemies and stun them for 0.5 seconds. You can swing once more to deal 140 cold damage and stun them for 1 second. Not great abilities in our shop. Hopefully these essence are a bit better. Dealing light damage with any memory reduces this memory's cooldown by 5%. That could be really good if we actually get a light memory. For ultimate abilities, only 40% of the effect is applied. The cooldown reduction effect for this memory also applies to equipped essences. We do not have ultimates unlocked quite yet. For 5 seconds after casting this memory, attack damage is increased by 12%, and you're going to restore 5 health per attack. Which one gives attack speed? Yes, that's a great synergy with Shadow Overdrive. Casting this memory releases a burst of cold that deals 59 cold damage to enemies. The area of effect increases with quality. Sure, why not? We'll save the rest of our money, put those on. Which one has the lowest cooldown for that? 5.3 seconds, the Teal Blade, and it is an AoE, so getting in on an enemy with a dash makes a lot of sense. And we'll go ahead and do this. 5 seconds after cast. In case it includes channel time, I'll actually put it on incendiary rounds. Oh, another shop right away. Wow. That's interesting. Not going to be able to get to this room. Someone is calling out to you in this place. That's very interesting. Hopefully we can go back to the merchant after that and the hunters don't take it away from us. Dream Teller. A strange energy fills this place. Stardust. Got some gold. Got some dream shards. More gold. More dream shards. Hello, Dream Teller. We can talk with them. Collect all our rewards first. What is this over here? A concept remnant. Another essence. Increased damage to nearby enemies. Damage dealt by this memory to nearby enemies is increased by 26%. Probably best to put that on the melee ability. Dream Teller. Hello there. You have something mysterious with you. Would you allow me to read the story of that artifact? Sure. Give artifact to Dream Teller. This is a special artifact. I'm happy we can share its story. A seeker devoured by his own discoveries. How unpredictable the paths of fate can be. What a disturbing artifact you found. This is the Seeker's Tome, once known as the Book of Dark Sin. The dream world once had a being of exceptional wisdom. He was what you'd call a true seeker, never drawn a line between this world and the one outside. Deep within a cave, he built his private library, compiling discoveries and writing countless volumes. One day, he turned his attention to gold's perfection and the permanence of dreams. That's when he found it, another path to immortality. He discovered how to sustain himself by stealing power from others. Without hesitation, he refined this process, learning to drain energy more efficiently and grow stronger with each victim. It's just one of many books recording what he learned from countless experiments on both dream folk and from those from the real world. It didn't take long for him to grow powerful, stronger than anyone else in the Rapids. Known as the Dark Mage, he became a terror to weaker beings throughout the realm. It was believed the god had defeated him and burned all his books. But by the looks of things, this artifact was still in use not long ago. Could he still be alive, somewhere deep in the Cave of Oblivion? And we attained Stardust for that. Thank you, Dream Teller. We can go to the shop without the hunters consuming it, luckily. Spend a bit more money. Hello, Jonas. A long time no see. Another Ice Claw. Hemorrhage. Your next attack deals 244 damage over 1.2 seconds and reduces the target movement speed. And then Glacial Hammer. Slam a hammer of ice in front of you, dealing 117 cold damage to enemies and pulling them towards your location. Enemies hit directly at the center of the hammer take 204 cold damage instead. And then we have our Essence. 2 of the same. Every 10 seconds, the cast of this memory is empowered. The initial damage dealt to each enemy by the empowered cast is increased. And then this memory is going to gain 23 memory haste, reducing its cooldown by 19%. Yes, please. Probably go ahead and throw that on our incendiary rounds on top of the attack damage increase and health restore. And then that will be about it. Looks good to me. Head on to our rift. The hunters will be entering this area. I guess we'll do this one more room and then we'll exit our region to avoid them while maximizing our gains. Bonk. Let's channel up for Shatter Overdrive. Incendiary rounds. Precision shot. Back to the Teal Blade. Just getting a solid skill rotation in. Save that for the big enemy. Very good. Alright, head out of here. Go to our exit. The hunters have consumed all our other paths. And with the exit of our region comes the region boss. Hello, Belpomet. Demon of the Forest, fragment of an evil mind. Ow. Let's channel up. Get a big precision shot in. Go for the Teal Blade. Incendiary rounds. Channel again, increasing our movement speed. We can get away here. Ooh, got hit by the tree. Dashed out of it though. And we're good to go. Region number 2. Not a bad fight at all. We've also acquired Belpomet's Soul, which will allow us to upgrade an ability. Gonna go ahead and dump it all into incendiary rounds and collect our Stardust. Let's head out to the next region. A merchant right away. I want to stack up a bit of gold before we do that. The hunters are starting down here in just 2 turns. There's a shrine of dismantling and powerful forces. A well. We could then head up to the merchant. Sense someone's powerful desire in this place. A ton of stuff to do. Let's clear out what we can near the hunters first before they start roaming. Need to make our build as strong as possible here. As strong as possible. This ice region is very pretty. The enemies are going to get a lot more difficult. So dismantling shrine will just allow us to pay health to destroy enemies. Don't need to do that here. I don't think. The Teal Blade feels good, but we are a ranged character using a melee ability. Each time you attack an enemy, the cooldown of this memory is reduced. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I need to read the other 2. That fits perfectly with an attack speed build. Put it right on incendiary rounds that are also going to have more cooldown and healing, plus attacks damage. Why not? Why not? I got so excited seeing that. I didn't even read the other 2. We are here. Let's head on down. Have another turn or 2 before the hunters come after us. An ominous presence. And it started right away as well. Oh my gosh. That enemy is terrifying. A scavenger giving us red chaos. 35% attack speed. Wow. Or 30 memory haste. Or we could increase the quality of one of our essences by 180. That's actually a really tough choice. Give us a ton of attack damage and health restore. Give us a ton of cooldown. But only on 1. Give us a ton of cooldown. We could take a base cooldown. Or just attack speed. I think I'm all in on attack speed. We're up to 2.46. 35% increase. We can get some serious upgrades here. Let's put it on the passive. Let's put it on Shadow Overdrive. And then we can do our precision shot. I think the Teal Blade is on its way out, so I don't want to invest into that. We can also break this for more resources. And then open our rift. If I head upwards now, I can at least grab the merchant. Go ahead and do that. There is a well in this room as well. Clear out the whole room and then see if we can't spend a few more resources. Incendiary rounds. Teal Blade. Dark Channel. Big precision shot. That precision shot is pretty scary, but it's bad. Ton of damage. You just lock yourself in place for a little bit. Very nice. A memory remnant. Will it replace our teal blade? Is it time to let it go? I'm ready. Grab the dream shard, take the memory remnant. And we get a dark spear. Pierce enemies in front, dealing 192 dark damage, triggering attack effects, and pulling them to the center. I think we will keep the teal blade for now, actually. Dismantle this back up to our well. Might pop a few of these just to get some extra movement speed. And now with 107, let's go for a 50 and a 51 and a 2. We'll get the precision shot in a little bit. Honestly, if I found good enough abilities, I would be up for replacing precision shot and the teal blade. I really like the attack and move speed we are hunting for. Let's go ahead and trade with the merchant. What do you have for me for the third time, Jonas? Bong. We've got teal blade, pew, plus hold to charge a flame bullet. When fully charged, fire the bullet to deal 103 to 275 fire damage to all enemies hit based on charge time. Firing before full charge reduces the cooldown up to 80%, charging for 1.35 seconds, maximizes the projectile's width and damage. And then we have swings a flaming whip. Okay, 2 fire abilities. Dealing 138 fire damage to enemies in front and briefly reducing their movement speed. Casting a memory other than flaming whip resets the whip's cooldown. Wow. I would love to try that. Then for our essence, we have when an enemy damaged by this memory is killed within 2 seconds, they drop 1.4 gold. Gold is shared among travelers. If this memory is cast in combat, it restores your health. That might work really well with the flame whip resets. And then every 10 seconds this memory cast is empowered. 1.2 seconds after the empowered cast, it deals 190 damage divided among all enemies hit. I'll take the heal here. We'll pick both up. Whip this on for now. I'm going to put the flaming whip on my E. And then, this is already flame damage. This has become flame damage. This does fire damage. And this does fire damage. This is going to heal us. Nearby enemies are going to get extra damage on the flame whip. And then we can also release a burst of cold. Sure. This works. Attack damage and health, memory haste, and cooldown on incendiary shots. With that being said, let's head to our next room. There's a strong smell of lizard here. Souvenir merchant, welcome. Have a look at my goods. There's not too many rooms without some sort of an event in this game. Actually pretty fun. There's so much going on. Where are you to, pal? Hello, souvenir merchant, smoothie. Increases attack damage by 20% and attacks heal for 2% of your maximum health. This effect is removed after traveling through a rift 4 times. Oh. Also, these cost money and I'm broke. We could sell an ability or an essence. Increases ability power by 30%, removed after traveling through a rift 4 times. Delays the hunter tracking by 2 turns. Not removed. And then for some reason, these oddly shaped black glasses with the timeless design make the traveler look incredibly stylish. But it's just a souvenir. I believe that is just a cosmetic upgrade. It's not going to do anything. The Cloak of Guidance would actually be a really nice pickup. Question is, what do I sell? Answer is potentially nothing. I really like everything we have. Cold damage or increased damage of 26%. Sure, you know what? Let's sell this and pick up the Cloak of Guidance. Now, it just delayed the hunters for 2 turns. I thought it would be permanent per region. If this is just a one-time thing, I don't know how I feel about that trade deal. It is nice to learn that, at least. I should be using my Flaming Whip first. Because now, whenever I use anything else, my Flaming Whip comes back up. I'm actually going to switch it to my mouse button. I need to press it even more than I realized. Oh, my Atlanta. Swap those around. I was in edit mode. Okay. So it's always Flaming Whip, and then another ability, and then Flaming Whip, and then another ability, and then Flaming Whip. Yeah, that is super satisfying and has some really cool resets. Should probably swap this over to Flaming Whip. If it works on every single cooldown, that's ridiculous. This is going to give us health restore as well. Attack damage and health restore. Gold damage. Flips this one all to fire. This has memory haste. This doesn't need it. This is memory haste. This doesn't need it. Perfect. Hunters are on a big delay, so we should be able to capitalize and grab every single room. And just remember, it's always Flaming Whip. When in doubt, Flaming Whip it out. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this loop. So much extra damage. There we go. Room cleared. Memory Remnant active. Pressure point. Releases energy from the palm, dealing 126 damage, pushing back all enemies hit. If a pushed enemy hits a wall, they take an additional 262 damage and are stunned for 1.5 seconds. We're good on that one. Got a bunch of Dream Dust, though. We'll go up and then down. We are currently here. We could go down and then up, but we would have to loop back that way, which you are able to do. You're allowed to go into a room you've already cleared if you want to for some reason. It's quite nice. I did not start with a Flaming Whip. It's my bad, honestly. I'm surprised just how much damage this does, considering it gets a reset per ability. Has a good bit of range, too. There we go. Another concept remnant. What do we have this time? The Chipped Essence of Flow, dealing light damage with any memory, reduces this memory's cooldown by 5%. Sadly, we do not have any right now. Just going to throw it on the Precision Shot as a placeholder. Could sell it at our nearest shop. Looking like we're actually going to do that. Hey, gold is gold. I'm not mad about it. Go ahead and sell this. And would you look at that? Doomsday Meteor Epic Memory. Channels for 3 seconds while standing still. If successful, a massive fireball. Oh, it's an ultimate. Wow. And it's chargeable. I thought ultimates were something you acquire per character when you level up. Channels for 3 seconds while standing still. If successful, a massive fireball crashes down on the target area. Scattering smaller fireballs around it, the massive fireball deals 1,120 fire damage to targets and stuns them for 3 seconds. While the smaller fireballs deal 84 fire damage, affects both allies and enemies. I don't have any allies to hit with that, so it's even better. We've seen the Spinning Whirlwind and the Hemorrhage, I believe. And then we've got the Essence of Sulfur. All damage dealt by this memory is increased by 11% and converted to fire damage. Your fire damage over time is increased by 35%. We do have one of those. That is why it's giving us the upgrade symbol. If we buy it, it will merge. Casting this memory is going to fire 5 arrows that deal 33 damage to random enemies. And then casting this memory fires 2 dust shards that deal 16 dark, 2 each, time you attack an enemy for 5 seconds. That's actually quite good. However, I think I'm going to break the bank on the Doomsday Meteor. Pick that up and equip it. Is going to replace an ability. You know what? Goodbye, Precision Shot. We can actually go ahead and sell that to Jonas if we want to. So let's pick up the Precision Shot. Talk to the shopkeep. Sell it off. Equip our Doomsday Meteor. This is already fire damage. This is fire damage, and this is fire damage. Convert that to fire damage. And then we can add an essence here. 5 arrows. Even more fire damage. Or an Essence of Dusk. Why not? And then head through our rift as well. Looping down. I want to try out this ultimate right away. Hello, test enemies. I'm channeling. Ah, I see. So it is not only a channel, but a complete standstill. And I didn't realize, thought it would just hit allies. It does hit me as well. That's something to note and why we just took a ton of damage. It's okay, I'll heal it back. That's no problem. Quite a cool ability if you can get it to pay off, especially thinking boss fight here. I don't know if I'm going to have 3 free seconds, but I sure will try. Ice Shield. Surround an ally with an Ice Shield, granting an 88 barrier that lasts 3 seconds. When the barrier is destroyed, it deals 114 cold damage to nearby enemies and restores 41 health to the ally for each enemy hit. Dismantle that. All good. The distinct difference about Ultimates 2 is the fact they are chargeable instead of on a cooldown, which is very interesting. An ominous presence. I have been distracted by my ultimate. I need to get back to the Flame Whip resets. This feels very good. Honestly, the ultimate with our current build setup probably not the greatest idea, but it's a lot of fun. It looks really cool. Glad we tried it. Very nice. Break that Dream Shard. Back to full health already. Hello, Ice Elemental. And there it is. We'll see you later. Give me a Chaos. It's more attack speed. You know what it's going to be. You know what it is. We can go to this place and then finish with our boss. Our ultimate is charged. I'll try to save it for the boss. I can't see myself getting it off, but hey. Why not make an attempt? Why not make an attempt? Having one less ability for the Flame Whip resets is a lot more manageable. But it's definitely not as great. One less way to get it off cooldown, sadly. There it is. Clean it up. Head to our exit. Boss. Number 2. Alright. Max HP. We are level 9, 206 gold, 183 Dream Shards. We did collect an ultimate ability. Hello! A rare Skull, the first challenger. Pursuer of Origin. Alright. Not have a dodge. We do have some movement speed though. Walk through that. Yeah, there's not exactly 3 seconds of spare time to get our ultimate off here. But we cleaned up Skull very well. And we get to empower something here. This is +2. This is +2. Our Doomsday Meteor is only +1. This is also +2. Flame Whip is only +1. Let's go ahead on the Incendiary rounds once again. Collect our Stardust and head to the next region. I don't know if I'm ultimate off. Realistically, as a solo player, it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. That is a bit too close to the hunters. Let's head to this room right here. I will probably look to pivot off the ultimate. Wow, this zone looks very interesting. Hello. We have all of a sudden become very shell-shaded. I actually really like this art. This is my first time seeing this region. Whee, there's cherry blossom trees. Looks like we're in feudal Japan. I've once again been too distracted to go for Flame Whip resets. There is swords trying to take my life. And some pretty crazy swordsmen at that. Oh. There we go. And a concept remnant for our reward. Gassing this memory fires 2 dust shards. We already have this one, and it just upgraded ours. We are here. Let's continue on up before the hunters start a-chasing us. A souvenir merchant. Hello, sir. Thank you for the Stardust. Thank you for the concept room. This memory is going to gain even more memory haste. That's another upgrade. And then shop it up. We have the totally real treasure map, a crumpled scrap of paper with crooked handwriting. Real treasure promise. It's stained with mysterious green slime. Increases ability power by 30%, is removed after traveling through a rift 4 times. Once again, stopping the hunter's tracking. And then a birthday cake hat. Very funny. I think I'm okay on the souvenir merchant for the most part here. Let's just continue to clear our rooms. We could, I suppose, delay hunters, but I'd rather just save my money. Save my money. Yeah, I mean, there's just too many enemies, and they're all focusing me, since I am playing alone, making this ultimate a little bit too hard to get off. Feels more of something you need to use in group play. And maybe you can work with your teammates to get it off. I don't know. 3 seconds is a long time. Memory remnant. Flaming Whip ++. I mean, it's better than my Flaming Whip. A nice little upgrade. Delete that for some dream shards. Open up the rip, and then we'll head upwards. Powerful monsters. Goodbye, my friends. I do really like our 3 abilities. The ultimate's a great concept. Very funny. Retrospective memory. We have Hemorrhage +++. Your next attack's going to deal 467 damage over 1.7 seconds and reduce the target's movement speed. Gain a barrier of 216. Dissipates over 1.5 seconds. That's pretty good. Or a Beam of Light. Channels a beam at the enemy over 1.9 seconds, dealing 382 light damage per second and healing the nearby ally with the lowest health. Wow. I wouldn't mind a nice defensive barrier, but at the same time, a damage and slowing a scary enemy feels very good to me. Let's go ahead, replace the fireball, dismantle it for a ton of dream dust, and then activate an altar of cleansing. You can cleanse memories or essences. This resets the level of memories and the quality of essence, converting them back to dream dust. Oh. On 2, on 2, on 3, on 2, on 3. I'm actually kind of happy with what we have. I don't want to use that. Hey, okay. Very cool feature in case you do want to backtrack on something. Or just reallocate, potentially. We do now have Hemorrhage. Need to look for our Flame Whip resets still, too. Getting a bit more difficult to manage it all in such a scary zone. That goes down. Right now I'm just focused on staying alive. Staying alive. That is one big enemy. There we go. Oh. Wondering who was left. And we're out of here. The hunters are well back from us, which is quite nice. An ominous presence. We do have the movement speed slow on them. We do a ton of damage with all our attack speed buffs. And we get another chaos. Well, if you don't know what I'm picking by now, where have you been? Attack speed. Attack speed. It's all in on attack speed. The faster we attack, the faster we get our salamander powder. We have a ton of attack effects. We're going to proc them all to the best of our ability. Play our Flame Whip resets as well. Hello, sir. Deal our dark damage. Get our heals off. Pop it all. Hemorrhage the big lad. Go for a Flame Whip. I knock him down. And that is all. Another memory remnant. Ooh. Stygian Rush. Hold to charge darkness in your hands. When fully charged, dash forward and strike the first enemy hit, and all nearby enemies. Enemies take 116 to 578 dark damage based on charge time and are stunned for 1 second. Charging for 1.2 seconds maximizes the dash distance and damage. Very interesting. I'm okay with what we have for now. I don't really want to be charging at enemies as a ranged attacker. Flame whip resets, of course. Really have to be careful of the projectiles, especially in these small rooms. 2 dashes does not feel like much sometimes. The 2 movement speed buffs we have are saving our life, that's for sure. Flame whip. There's our concept revenant. Increased healing. The only healing we have on is right here. So we could actually swap out this cold damage and put it on that right there. An alternate or an altar of impermanence. Opened it up. Didn't really do anything after that. Go to our rift. We can continue on. The hunters are chasing us. Just trying to clear as many rooms as we possibly can. Farm up our dream dust and our EXP and our gold. Get more essence, better abilities. There we go. And that's our room. Rift me. They're 1 back now. There's a well here. Very nice. We have 577 dream dust. There is a small soul here. Don't know what that means. Warped space. All characters are periodically teleported to random locations. Okay. It's a fun event. Kind of terrifying, but please don't teleport me into an attack. Cleared this combat. Let's head to the next. Cool. Really rough on a range character when we're just trying to stay away from the enemies. There we go. Boys, stop teleporting me. Shimmering well. We're getting pretty late into the game. I would just stick it out with everything we have, I would say. This is just giving us more damage. Please stop teleporting me. More damage. More attack speed, move speed, and damage. And more attack speed. Do it like that. There we go. All evenly spaced out upgrades. Just need some more essence, really. A small soul. Activate. Don't know what that is. But hey, we'll take it. There it is. Get me out of this warp space, please. A well and another small soul. Veil of Time. 1 memory for each character has its cooldown reduced by 85%, while all other memories have their cooldown increased by 400%. That's tough. Oh, it's Flame Whip. I have Insta Flame Whips. Probably the worst hit, considering I could have actually just played off of 1 ability and a Flame Whip over and over. But now I'm down to just 1 ability. Oh, yeah, this is not a great room for our build either, considering our healing is tied to something else. We cannot use any of our attack speed buffs. Give me the small soul. Ow. And none of our move speed buffs either. There we go. We're managing. We're getting it done. Hello, sword. I didn't see you there. Memory remnant. Another ice claw. Dismantle that. Go ahead and upgrade our incendiary rounds even further. And head out of here. A merchant! We are pretty rich. Probably do this small loop of rooms and then finish with our boss before the hunters collapse in on us. Spinning Whirlwind ++. Pillar of Flame. Very interesting. Immediately dealing damage and damage over time. Hemorrhage is +4. This is only +2. And Hemorrhage does slow enemies. And Black Arbalest. Probably keep what we have. Casting another memory or using dodge grants 1 Thunder Stack. Up to 6 times. Casting this memory consumes all Thunder Stacks. Calling down lightning on nearby enemies once for each stack. Each lightning deals 62 light damage. I do have a lot of gold. Give me probably 2 of those. I could upgrade it. Casting this memory or dealing fire damage with it increases movement speed by 25%. That works on anything. This is also fire damage. We have converted it. This is healing to better healing. This is fire damage. We could move this over here. Grab 2 of those, and this memory's damage against enemies with 70% or more health is increased. Sure, why not buy it all? Go ahead and equip this here. It does deal fire damage. Go ahead and equip this here, and we'll just do extra damage. And then go ahead and equip this here. I'm gonna put this on Hemorrhage. Cold Burst. And Thunder Stacks. Fire damage with move speed. Convert to fire, deal extra damage. Big heals. Big cooldown and dust shards. Works for me. Works for me. All great upgrades. Someone's hatred can be felt. And another Shrine of Guidance. Hello, hello. So we Flame Whip. Then we Q. Oh, look at the movement speed. Then we E. And then we Flame Whip. Then we right mouse, and then we flame. Ow. Those sword projectiles are tough to dodge. Ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom. There we go. Don't need the Guidance Shrine. Hello, Hatred. Give me another Potent Curse, I don't mind. When taking damage from enemies, lose 6% of your current gold. After 33 monsters, the curse will be lifted. I almost left without my reward. Oh! We got a ton of gold for it, but whenever we take a damage now, we're gonna lose gold. The power of doom permeates this place. Hunters are about to collapse in on us. I will greed for this room. Worst case scenario, we'll go upwards right away and curl into our boss. Surely nothing bad is gonna happen. Surely the hunters won't cut off my path. Surely. Oh, hi, Soul Spearman. Oh, bye, Soul Spearman. Hope you had fun. I sure did. There we go. A Maw of Doom. Chaos, giving us more attack speed. And then our Shrine of Guidance we don't need. Okay, what is a Maw of Doom? Activate. Select an item to empower. I don't know what that means. But I'm going to click my incendiary rounds. Oh. 8% chance this memory will be destroyed at cost gold. Ah, that's not going to get destroyed. Ah, that's not going to get destroyed. Oh, it got destroyed. The Maw of Doom just devoured my incendiary rounds +7. Help. Equip this. Activate this. Empower this. Oh, we can empower all our essence too. Wow. Oh, it still goes up? I thought it would reset per item. Dark damage, memory haste, extra second, don't devour it. It ate my efficiency essence too. Really? I bet it's still going up. Oh, it's at 32. We rolled it on a 16 and a 24. Are you serious? That's a really fun mechanic. I'm just mad I lost. Uh-oh. I really wanted that shop, but the hunters took it over. Well, we're gonna go up to our boss now. I just lost my best ability. Help. Help. I need the fire. I want the movement speed. I'm gonna put this over here, I guess. And I'm gonna equip cooldown on that. And we're just gonna leave Dusk on nothing. I still like our 3 abilities. I'm just kind of missing one now. Yep. So we do this, and then we do this, and then we do that. Turns out I still do a ton of damage. Turns out. Indeed, turns out. I'm so sad we rolled it so low. I was honestly going to push until we lost it realistically, but hey. I wanted to gamble more. That's a fun one. I want that shrine again. Fate of Greed. We kept 600 gold and we cleared our curse. Activate our concept remnant. Periodically fires a fireball at a random nearby enemy, dealing 48 fire damage. The higher the quality, the quicker it fires. Slap it right there on our empty slot. One more room. Oh! Do I have unclaimed rewards? Thanks for letting me know. Something dropped back here that I'm unaware of? Oh, the chaos. Attack speed. We're up to 3.1 now with 79 damage. Not bad at all. Got no base memory haste. Probably should have done that, but we did get a bunch of cooldown essence, so I don't mind. Tell me you have a memory remnant in here, please. Please, I want a 4th ability before the boss. The Maw of Doom ate my best ability. It's not my fault at all. Just gonna pre-channel into the zone. Get ready for it. The movement speed from that is just ridiculous now. If only we had more movement speed in incendiary rounds. That made us shoot our basic attack faster. That made us proc salamander powder. Alright. 3 abilities on a boss. This is my fault. I haven't seen this boss yet, so I'm excited. I'm also very scared because I'm so powered down. Hello! Wow. That's a cool entrance. Who are you? A Dark Moon, the heroic boss, Guardians of Impermanence. Get me out. Let's slow it down. Where'd you go, pal? You know, I don't want to find out where you went, actually. It's immune right now. Okay. 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 Don't know if I can damage it or find it anywhere. Found it. Kind of dashed in the wrong spot there. I didn't realize it was a delayed strike. Caught me off guard a few times. There we go. Hit me twice. Oh, I'm gonna walk away from that. It looks like it's gonna explode. I don't like that. This arena's really cool. Curious if the middle damages me. Not curious enough to actually, like, click it. Oh, hi! Ooh, that still hit me. I thought it was a little out of its range, actually. Oh, that's a cool attack. Hop! Use our movement speed there. Dodge out of that. No, my dodge is down, but so is Dark Moon. Very cool. There goes Dark Moon. And the Dark Moon Soul. This is +4, +4, +4. And +4. Go ahead and upgrade our Channel Overdrive. It is our main ability now that Incendiary Rounds got deleted after all. Oi! To somewhere deeper. Enter! Oh. Hello. A Shrine of Guidance. We're okay, we're pretty healthy. Open up the map. There's another whole region? This game is so long. We start here. Hunters are here. We might just press forward and try to steal all the rooms up here, if anything. That sounds like a good idea. Go here, here, and then down. I like that. Powerful forces, Shrine of Guidance. I need a 4th ability. I have enough essence for them finally, but I lost my best ability. I'm never gonna recover from that. That Dark Moon boss was really fun. Boop. Hello? Despair Remnant. Oh! Cool. It teleported us. Ow. Wow, these deal damage. Our healing's been reduced. Despair Remnant. What kind of region is this? Bunk. This has to be the final region. It gives such final region vibes, it's ridiculous. Vestige of Despair, activate. Boop. This is purely just a travel system to get us from room to room. There's just 2 rooms. Shrine of Guidance and our Ending Rift. We did get beat up pretty bad there. Honestly, how much is this Guidance Shrine? I haven't healed all... Oh, 76 gold? Yeah. Yep. Paying for that. We're paying for that. We are here. We discovered a merchant here. I actually kind of want that. I'll go to it. Unclaimed rewards. Where are they? Oh. I did not see this. Casting another memory using dodge. Oh, it's the thunder again. Restore your health for 5% of the damage dealt by this memory. That's amazing. Your basic attacks are converted to dark. Don't want to do that. When this memory deals damage to an enemy with 3 or more dark stacks, consume all stacks to deal 40 damage and heal 7. We will heal for 5% of a memory. We want to keep the movement speed on. The fire conversion. Probably drop the cooldown. Go for heal. Buffed up against high HP. Okay, we can go cooldown there. We can go thunder stacks, healing, healing, healing. And this is dark shards, fireballs, and a bit of cold burst whenever we do acquire our 4th ability again. I want to go to a shop so we can hopefully just do that straight up. Pick the best shop, run with it. Gonna give us a huge power spike. Despair Remnant. Hello, Jonas. Shadow Walk 3. Quickly dash forward and fire 3 dark shards at nearby enemies. Each shard deals 91 dark and triggers attack effects. Spinning Whirlwind 3 or Teal Blade 3. Our attack damage is higher. It would trigger attack effects. I do like the idea of a dash. Let's take that. Equip it there. And then we can also upgrade a couple or pick up a new one. Damage dealt by this memory to nearby enemies is increased. Give me an upgraded health restore, and then an upgraded health restore, and that's good. Combine, and combine, and now that's up to... It restores your health by 43 over 7 seconds every time we Flame Whip. Pretty good. Hunters are going to start here. I will go down 1 room from them, and we will have room, but that's fine. Hello, so Shadow Walk, Hemorrhage, Flame Whip, and movement speed, attack speed buff. Flame Walk. And we just Flame Whip in between every ability. Works for me. A Retrospection Remnant. Just as I bought one, I got some real strong abilities. You know what? Leaps high into the air, enveloped in winter's power, and crashes down on the target location, dealing 422 cold damage to all enemies and stunning them for 1.5 seconds. I do need some movement. Unleash a stream of flames for 2.5 seconds. Enemies hit by these flames take 469 fire damage. And then undo. Reduce the cooldown of the last memory used by 13 seconds. The next memory cast within 8 seconds is empowered, dealing an additional 223 damage when it first hits an enemy. Give me Winter Dive, and I think I'm going to drop Hemorrhage for some extra mobility. That is fine. Cooldown and stuff like that on it is good. Don't have to worry about those too much. Then we have to find our teleport. Ah, we cleared the room. It's a rift open. Very nice. Hunters are starting now. We are going to get away from them. Press on towards our exit. Nothing in the room. Let's go Vestige of Despair. Nothing here as well. Oh. Nothing here either. This is our completed room already. I can just retake the rift. I'm truly a genius. Let's continue on. Yes. Like I said, once you have a room completed, you do not area clear enemies. Hunters will move. Let's use that. I have 2 movement abilities now, plus a movement speed ability. Still want a flame whip in between everything, though. It looks like Winter Dive is a straight up iframe, too. Boom. There we go. We have a well here to get some upgrades going. This is +3. That's already +5. That's +4. +4 and +4. I wouldn't mind evening them all out and then going for a salamander powder. This is not going to affect cooldown by any means. Just some damage and whatnot. We could also be upgrading our quality of essence. Cold damage, fireball damage, dark damage, heal %, movement speed. Oh, that's real nice. Cooldown. And we'll end it there. Why not? Just getting some overall upgrades where we can. I don't really know what's optimal right now. Not going to need this well. We will take the combat and then we'll go to a shop nearby. An ominous presence. Use one of these. Use one of these. Use one of these. Use one of these. All about the flame whip rotations. There it is. There it is. Activate. Attack speed. We do have 102 now. I could grab another upgrade. We were here. More light damage. Healing increase. Sure. More health. More health and attack damage. Why not? Go to a shop. The hunters are just 1 room behind us now. Hello, hello, Jonas. I do have a decent bit of gold once again. Spinning Whirlwind 3, Backstep 3, and Frostbite 4. Your next 2 attacks are faster and empowered. The first attack deals 63 additional cold. Grants you a barrier. The second attack deals 227 additional cold. Every 10 seconds, this memory cast is empowered. 1.2 seconds after the empowered cast, it deals damage divided among all enemies. Each time this memory hits an enemy, your attack speed increases by 8% for 3 seconds, up to a maximum of 16. If it deals dark, it can increase up to a maximum of 32. Attacking the enemy refreshes the duration of this effect. I need that for Shadow Walk. Let's go ahead and sell. This is just cold damage. That's just fireball damage. 49, 71. This isn't an AoE. Now let's just grab 2 of these, honestly. Why not? Why not just grab 2 of these and equip them to the dark damage dealing Shadow Walk for a ton of attack speed. Wow, that's a great late game pickup. Can go up to 44% now. We are on an attack speed build. It's no incendiary rounds, but hey. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels real good. Nice. Activate this. Teleport rooms. A hatred remnant. A random intense curse. A random mild curse. I'm not doing curses this late. Give me a free reward and nothing else. Not gonna want a new ability compared to what we have. We're gonna get out of here. Wow, the hunters are really rushing us down. They have cornered us in as well. We really didn't get to have that many rooms due to the awkward pathing I took just for 1 extra shop. Probably wasn't worth it in retrospect, but hey. Cool. The bugs have some good accuracy. go. We are full health. We can do one more room, it looks like, before we're forced into our... Trying to be a bit more intentional with our ability presses now. Focusing more on safety than flame whip resets for how much is going on in this region. The winter dive into a free flame whip is quite nice. You're already on top of the enemy then. That's just stacking attack speed. Get a nice heal potion. A despair remnant. Ooh, I actually winter dived into that. Gotta be careful. We have good heals, that's for sure. And there it is. Continue on with our despair remnant. Oh, we got stuck. A final concept remnant to activate. When this memory restores health or grants a barrier to an ally, their movement speed and attack speed is increased. Wow. Oh, the effect is reduced when applied to yourself. I don't want to drop really anything. I don't actually know if this fits into what we have. Go ahead and dismantle. Okay, and that was just the room swap. So we'll get out of here and into our exit. We are full health. We don't need our guidance shrine. Hello, Despair Remnant. And into our Baus cutscene. Whoa. Big bug! Azrak, Master of the Swarm. Predator consumed by despair. Interesting. Oh, that hit us. Start getting our attack speed up. What? Okay. Get out of that. Oh. Ow. Oh. Use our movement speed where we can. Clear out the ads. Oh, that enemy caught us. No. Okay, we're good. I frame that. Wow. I do not know what Azrak is doing right now. Okay. He is rolling. I don't really know what these are doing either. Feels like a good thing to kill, though. If something's damageable in a boss fight, probably a good idea to damage it. What I've learned over the years. Well, it's looking like we destroy these and he stops rolling, is my guess now. Yeah. Considering how long he was doing that. And down goes Azrak. That was actually a really fun fight. Oh, can I have his soul, please? Put it on my Shadow Walk, I think. Acquire our Stardust. And then we have two portals. To somewhere deeper, or the Rift of the Beginnings. Do you wish to have an audience with the beginning, or somewhere deeper? Would you like to dream again? Huh. The Rift of the Beginnings, please. That sounds kind of cool. Hello. We're still going. 1 hour and 5 minutes later. Can just continue to balance out our upgrades, I suppose. Could have done our essence as well. Ionis's Unmanned Shop. A level 5 Shadow Overdrive. Level 6 Pew. Level 6 Shadow Walk. What's ours? Level 5. I mean, we could just pivot. Get an upgraded version. Why not? It's a level. It's a bit of money, but... Upgrade the health restore. Upgrade the attack damage. Gain memory haste. We'll just go for upgrades with what we have. Combine. Altar of Transcendence. We want to transcend this. Costs some money. Then another guidance shrine. Hello Rift. Would you like to move to the next location? Wow, the sun is beautiful. Aaron's Garden, Zone 6. 66 minutes into this run. Holy moly. Hello, hello. Knock, knock. Ow. Okay. Very cool cutscene, I'll say. No idea what's happening. Aaron doesn't like that we're here. Aaron, please. I just wanted some vegetables from your garden. Whoa! Okay, this is a cool boss. I mean, they've all been a cool design, but this knight looks incredible. And terrifying. Give me a Q. Primus, Master of Dreams, the first man to dream. Sure. Oh! I tried to winter dive, but I got hit just in time. Oh, that still hit me. I thought it was a little bit outside the hitbox, actually. I'm gonna pop this just for some more move speed. What? Oh, I'm not even seeing him. He's not on my screen right now. No. Primus. He put me down. What a cool boss fight. I shouldn't have let him get off my screen. That made the attacks a lot tougher to dodge. There is the end of our run. Everyone has fallen. The Rapids remain at peace today. 396 total points. Pretty fun build we had going there. Managed to recover, pulled it back, and continued to build into attack speed as well, even after we lost incendiary rounds, which was pretty funny. Alright, that is going to do it for Shape of Dreams. If you want to check the game out for yourself, the link is in the description down below. Thank you again to NeoWis for sponsoring today's video. And thank you all for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to keep up with more of my content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for watching. Okay, bye. And a massive thank you to my members for supporting the channel. Zuko Zonner, Horia Dragomir, Avocado Anna, Gayu D, Mice Jr., Shag Daddy, Franzi, Vetatoid, Tummy Aches, Rob Wallace, Katarina V, Seneca, Ticolo, Hideki 504, Andy Fu, Saint Naive, and But What About the Hostages?